What is up, people? Welcome to Pieces of the Past. Series 2, full case number 1, random hit. Let me go ahead and tag y'all real fast. Y'all, I'm excited about stuff like this. I love breaks like this. A little something different. Some history. I'm all about some history. All right, y'all have been tagged. I'm going to wait a couple minutes for y'all to get in here, and then we're going to get into it. One more minute, people. Well, Adam, I hope so too, buddy. Yes, sir, Adam, it is. So, guys, what's going to happen is I'm going to open all of this, and then I'm going to type it all out. All right, and then we're going to randomize the list of names, randomize the list of items. Okay, I've doubled up the names, okay, to equal 48. There's 49 hits in here. So what's going to happen is we're going to randomize the names, randomize the items, okay. Whatever is 49th at the very bottom, I am going to randomize amongst everybody again. Okay? So hopefully that's not confusing, because the math didn't quite work out. But so everyone is going to get 2 hits for sure, and then someone is going to get an extra. And I'm going to randomize that extra. It's going to be 49th. Okay? Adam, I'm surprised we haven't had more snow already by now. Truthfully. Me too, Chris. All right, folks, here we go. All right. Come on. They don't want to come out, guys. They're shy. All right, y'all. Here we go. Like I said, I'm going to open up all of these. I've doubled up the names, so everyone gets 2 hits per spot, or 2 items per spot. And then there's going to be a 49th. And whatever is 49th, I'm going to take that, do another randomization, okay, between everybody that's not doubled up, okay? So everybody, 1 through 24. And then the person on top is going to get that 49th hit. Okay? Here we go. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What in the... Okay. I've never opened this stuff before. This seems like more... It says 7 packs per box, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this stuff. So, if the math does not work out, what I'm going to do is just take the excess and then randomize it between the 24 people. Okay? So you guys might even be getting more than you bargained for. Here we go. Stamp on our past. F.S. Key, which is Francis Scott Key. Yes. Francis Scott Key. 2018. Okay, you have received a stamp on our past card from the 2018 The Bar Pieces of the Past Antiquity Edition. The card features an original vintage postage stamp. Pretty cool. Francis Scott Key. Okay, cool. Dope. That's a real stamp. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be typing up a lot more than 48 things. Well, Adam, I appreciate that, man. That really does make me, I love hearing stuff like that. That makes me feel really good. It's really hard to run a business, small business, and it's hard, to do a lot of stuff these days, especially with a lot of people that do what we do. So thank you for saying that. That really does means a lot, man. And it's coming right to you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, congratulations to you for being eligible and for being a great customer. And we really appreciate you. So thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. And to answer your question, Adam, I don't think that's an autograph. That has to be facsimile. because it's not cut. So that has to be facsimile because he's been dead a real long time. See what we got here. Charles Lindbergh. Let's see what this says. This is. You've received a piece of the passing to a relic from Charles Lindbergh. It says it's a relic from Charles Lindbergh. So maybe he... Actual piece of relic from Charles Lindbergh. So it says from him. So maybe this was like an article that he owned or something. That's pretty sick. Pretty cool. And it says Colonel Lindbergh. Charles Lindbergh flew across... wasn't he the first person to fly across the world or something? I want to say. Oh, well, that's cool. Actual piece of pennant from Jimmy Carter. This stuff is sick. This stuff is cool, man. Past hybrid edition. So this is like an amalgam of a lot of their stuff that they've done before that they're bringing back, because some of this is from 2018. Unique pennant relic from Jimmy Carter, who actually, didn't he just recently pass away? Or is that in my mind? Yes, and his kid was kidnapped. That is true, Steve. This stuff is already really cool. Really cool. Let's see what we got here. What? Authentic relic. That's Mozart. Amadeus. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Okay, it says the front of this card features the following types of authentic and original relics. Original newspapers, original handwritten letters, time period manuscript letters and documents, land grants, presidential documents, handwritten words, books, tickets. So he must have owned this piece of music. I mean, that's so cool. You know, Adam, that's a good question. It seems like it talks about areas, Panuco, Tampico, something about rising, the state of... So it might not be that, but it's some cool stuff, man. Very interesting stuff. This company always comes out with some pretty interesting stuff. What we got here? Of Apollo. Huh. Some interesting stuff. I think Apollo was wasn't he like a Greek god or something? What we got here? This one's shiny. Captain Blackbeard. Authentic relic. Man, look at those crazy eyes. Blackbeard, they say, used to like put stuff in his beard and like light it on fire, like when he went to go like capture ships and stuff. Wow. And I think they go and they buy like these really old newspapers and things like that. Blackbeard. God of the sun. Look at you, Steve. I knew he was a Greek god of something. Right, Adam? We got Frederick Douglass stamp. That's dope. Very cool. Wasn't Frederick Douglass Emancipation Proclamation? I want to say. Ooh, what we got here? Lyndon Johnson. Piece of pennant from Lyndon Johnson. That's cool. What do we have here? Is that Amelia Earhart? Yes, it is. That does look like an old newspaper. Original piece of newspaper written about Amelia Earhart. Sick! That is cool. Original piece of newspaper. It looks like that too. Look at the font and all that stuff. Original piece of newspaper written about Amelia Earhart. Very cool. Now, what in the world is in these thingamabobbers? How do you even attack this, is what I want to know. This is not like a regular pack for me. Here we go. Okay. Let's do it like that. And then it folds. What we got here? Reaching into a pouch. What in the world is this? This is an authentic piece of pterodactyl? Y'all, what have we done? What? What is in this stuff? Authentic red card of pterodactyl. This card features original dinosaur teeth fossils. How is this only $24 to get into? Whoever gets this, please let me know how much you want for this, because this is super cool. Pterodactyl authentic relic. What the heck, y'all? What the heck? I don't even know what to put this in. This is too thick to put this into anything that I have. I don't think. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let me bring this out. Steve, if I got any more case of this stuff, I'm not sure if you guys are going to see it. I think I might be doming all this stuff. Y'all, that is so cool. Alright, I got this, which it'll fit in here. I don't know how many more fossils I'm going to have to deal with, guys. Might be a lot of fossils. That is so cool. Piece of pterodactyl. What? It's like a tooth. Original dinosaur teeth fossils. Yeah, that's a tooth, man. That is a pterodactyl tooth. How is this $24 is what I want to know. Dang, that's cool. Maybe there's just not enough. I don't know. That is so cool. What is this? This seems very hard to put into something, too. What we got here? Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King? What in the world? Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, Frederick Douglass, and Harriet Tubman. You ever seen authentic features the following types of authentic and original relics: original newspapers, original handwritten letters, time period manuscripts, letters and documents, land grants, presidential documents, handwritten words, books, and other relics. What the F? What the F? Yo, that is sick. It's a quad. Tubman, Doug, I mean, what in the world? Talk about civil rights heroes all in one shebang here. It does not look handwritten. These all look like newspaper clippings from the times of them being alive. This says May 31st, 1861. So Lincoln was still alive. Actually, this was at the beginning of the Civil War, because it ended in 1865. So yeah, these are all period piece newspapers. That is so cool. Steve said, luckily I got 2 spots. Yeah, like I said, this is more than 7. Because we were counting, yeah, this seems like more than what we all bargained for, truthfully. What in the world? Yo, This stuff is so sick, guys. Is every box like this? I'm not sure. Because it says 7 packs per box. There was more than 7 packs. It seems like this stuff always gives us more than what it says that it's going to give us. Which, listen, who am I to complain about that? And some of this stuff, like, I want it myself. You know what I mean? Like, I love opening sports cards for y'all. But, like, I am a history dude myself. And I'm like, man, like, I really want some of this. All right, let's see how many packs we got this time. We got no gold things this time. Notice that. No, we got 2 different gold things in this one. No gold things in this one. But yet, this is more than 7. I can already see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, see? I mean, so there's going to be people getting more than the 2 that you were guaranteed. Giggity, giggity, giggity. That's what I got to say. What cool stuff, man. Mahatma Gandhi. I know who that is. Which, it doesn't even say it. Of course I know who that is, because I know who that is. Mahatma Gandhi. Stamp. Cool. Okay, go packs were 1 per case. Okay. So yeah, that Frederick Douglass Tubman Lincoln King Jr., that's not going to be every box, all that stuff. Which I think I would have been a little mind blown if it was. I'm still mind blown by the extras. What we got here? Barack Obama. Okay. Authentic relic. Okay. Sitting around some leaves in a chair. What we got here? Akashi Shiganosuke. Man, that does look like an old newspaper, some kind of drawing. I don't know much about Akashi, truthfully. Let's see. Gustav Eiffel. Well, only time I've ever heard Eiffel is for the Eiffel Tower. That looks like something written. That does not look like a newspaper. The actual piece of relic from Gustav Eiffel. Yeah, that has to be a handwritten note of the dude of the Eiffel Tower. No way he's not to do with the Eiffel Tower. That's a handwritten little note. You can also see how old the ink looks. It's like a brown. And it sucks that you guys can't see this in person. Like, I know the camera is nice and all that stuff, but like, that's totally real looking. Like, that is so cool. It's a handwritten Gustav Eiffel. He did kind of look like a Samurai Adam. Richard Nixon. I am not a crook. Actual piece of pennant from Richard Nixon. I guess they did have a lot of pennants in their office and things. Pennant relic. Old Tricky Dick over there. And I love presidents and stuff like that. My dad's into that kind of stuff. Oh, we got another fossil, baby. Megalodon! What? Dang! Megalodon! That's sick. Original from dinosaur teeth fossils. So that's part of like a megalodon tooth. Sick! Megalodons are so cool, man. They are so scary. So cool. They made great white sharks look like little baby guppies. That is so cool, man. Dang! I had no clue this stuff was going to be this cool. That is so cool. Dang. I haven't seen the Megalodon movie. Is he in that Megalodon movie? I've been meaning to watch that. John Harvard. Founder edition is what this came from. So he must have founded Harvard. A little piece of music. Something about an endless morn. The morning that doesn't end. Okay. What we got here? King Khufu. Huh. King Khufu. And this might have been part of a map. This looks like it's part of a map. Maybe a map he owned or something? That's so cool. He said, dude has them chops. Dude, he had those chops back when chops were really chopping. Alright, how many did we get in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They always give us more than they say. Like, when do you ever get that? Okay. It's like every box is a little bit of a hot box. They under-promise, over-deliver. Oh, Rockefeller. Now, that looks handwritten. That is not a newspaper. That looks handwritten from Rockefeller. Isn't that Jay-Z's music label? I think that's what this guy invented. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is one of the world's richest men, like, ever. Oh, Rockefeller. That's sick. That's like handwritten with like some pencil or something. $62? Nice. And this was like $24 to get into. Giggity. Those Megalodon tooths are sick. What we got here? Da Vinci. I don't know what we could have here for Da Vinci. I don't know what we could have. It says original newspaper, original handwritten letters, time period manuscripts. Letters and diamond name grants, presidential handwritten words, books, tickets, and other runs that are attributed to the subject on the front of his card. I mean, Da Vinci is one of the best minds that have ever lived. But I want to say he lived in, like, what, the 1400s, 1500s? Oh, Theodore Roosevelt. Original piece of newspaper written about Theodore Roosevelt. Look how old that is, too, man. Old Teddy. Old Teddy Rose. Is that his beard hair? I don't think so. Although this stuff, I have seen out of some of their stuff, some DNA cards. Where I think they, like, bought maybe, like, a brush or something. And then, like, took some of the hair. I don't know. These people make like a whole life out of finding this stuff. Alexander the Great authentic relic. Is that a coin? It just says a relic or whatever. That looks like a coin. Like a Roman coin. Yo, that is cool, man. That is cool. That is like a perfectly round, that's like a coin. From his time, Alexander the Great. People be metal detecting all over Europe and stuff these days and find this stuff. So this looks real. I mean, all of it says it's authentic. And these people have been around for a while. So that's cool, man. What the heck? What the heck? Da Vinci did not have any writing. It looks like a picture or something. Cut out of something. Maybe like I don't know. It's just kind of a picture. Hard to discern from just the small little window we got here. Uh-oh, this one kind of got caught. Unfortunately. Oh, kind of went back there, actually. Henry Ford. That looks like $1 or something. From Henry Ford, the guy who created the 5-day work week. Also, obviously owned Ford. cool. Maybe it was some money he owned because he did have a lot of money. Whoa, we got George Washington, baby. Look how old. Look how old that newspaper looks. Look at the font and all that. Middlesex. That must be a different word that means something else. Kingsley Ulmer. That's cool, man. Old George Washington? G-Wash? I mean, can you really go wrong with any of this stuff, guys? I don't even think you can go wrong with any of it. Hans Wilsdorf. I don't know, it looks like a lot of math or something. Or 8 3/4, that's music. Right? Hans Wildorf. Might have to do some, this is all just some history. This is so cool. That is funny, Adam. What we got here? What? Qin Shi Huang. Dang. Dang to dang dang. That one didn't come with a sleeve. We'll put a sleeve on it. Dang, y'all, this stuff is cool, man. Like, I feel like you just cannot go wrong. Especially for the price. You kidding me? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this time we actually did get 7. Okay. This one's fat. Let's leave that one for last. Leonardo da Vinci. Okay. Interesting. Benjamin Franklin stamp. Cool. My dad used to collect stamps. I know a lot of people still do. Are any of them numbered? Adam, I haven't seen any that I've seen to be numbered. But I can probably go back through. Let's see. Yeah, I keep looking at the back. I don't see any kind of numbering. But I'm going to keep looking. That quad may have been numbered. I didn't see one, though. Benjamin Franklin. Actual newspaper relic featuring Benjamin Franklin. Sick. What's this one? What we got? Georgia O'Keeffe. Man, that sounds so familiar. I don't remember what she did. Georgia O'Keeffe. He founded Rolex? Okay, Steve. Learn something new every day. That is handwritten. It says just Civil War. So this is something written in the Civil War. Yeah, that tracks. That's definitely handwritten. Civil War era documents 1861 to 1865. Yeah, some people were really sad that they didn't get in on this. I'm not sure how much more we have of this at all. This might even be it. I'm not sure. Albert Einstein. I was like, dang, he looks familiar. That's handwritten from old Einstein. That's a young Einstein right there, too. We usually see him when he's, older. That's sick. A piece of Albert Einstein handwritten stuff? That's cool. That's cool. Maybe some of that genius will rub off on me while I'm typing all this stuff in. Uh-oh. We got the fatty here. What we got? What we got? Whoa. Sandro Botticelli. That's definitely handwritten right there. Sandro Botticelli. Okay, I'm going to look him up real quick. I'm tired of not knowing who some of these people are. Italian painter. Early Renaissance. Dope. That is cool. Handwritten from a Renaissance painter. Cool. Dang, that's cool. We still got 3 boxes left. Giggity. Jason Statham. Man, I need to watch that Megalodon movie. Alright, looks like we got 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. No fatties in here. That's okay. Rene Magritte. It looks like maybe part of a newspaper or something. He is an artist. Ooh, we got Beethoven, baby. Beethoven, piece of music. I guess from Beethoven. That's cool. That's cool. From Jimmy Hoffa. That's funny. Dang, man. I don't know, y'all. Like, this is my kind of stuff. Like, I need to find more of this for me. Declaration of Independence. Maybe this is like an old copy. That looks old. Like an old copy of like the Declaration of Independence? Man, that's cool. Yeah, people be clamoring for this stuff if we drop another one. Again, I'm not sure how much we have of it necessarily. We were just kind of see how this went, I think. We got Millard Fillmore. Okay. Little piece of newspaper, Millard Fillmore. Oh, it came from the document above. It shows you what document it came from. That's cool. That's what it says. Congratulations, piece of past certified relic card. The relic card showed on the front came directly from the document pictured above. Please view the full document to make sure at blah, 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 blah.com. That's cool. You're going to hear me say that a lot, guys. That's cool. Because it's just all so cool, man. We got here Civil War. That is cool looking. What? Can't lose here, guys. Can't lose. Another one from Apollo. It says Odysseus. So yeah, maybe it's just talking about Apollo. Because I doubt it's from the actual time period of Apollo, because that seems hard to do. I think it's the set number, Adam. Because usually if they serial number, it'll actually serial number it like the sports cards, like 17/25, something like that. Andy isn't real. Well, don't anger the gods. What we got here? Raphael. Dang, we got a Ninja Turtle, y'all. What? Authentic relic. Now, he was a Renaissance painter. So I'm not sure what this is from, but that's Raphael. This would be cool stuff to have in the shop too, I feel like. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, y'all, we're probably going to have more than 48, which is what we kind of planned around, okay? So whatever is excess of 48, I'm going, after we randomize, right? So anything that doesn't match up with anybody, 49 and forward, I'm going to take that and randomize that amongst everybody again. So some people are most likely, unless my math is just wrong on the fly, is going to get more than they bargained for, more than 2 per spot. Just to remind y'all. Because I'm kind of got to do this on the fly. It's a little bit different than what it kind of advertised. Anne Bonny, she was a pirate. She was a lady pirate. Cool. Maybe a newspaper writing about her. Beethoven, baby. Authentic relic, Ludwig van Beethoven. I'm a music guy myself, so that's really cool to me. And a history dude. What we got here? Wolfgang Amadeus. Amadeus. Authentic relic. Old Mozart. We got Revolutionary War. Dang. We're talking the 1770s. Oh, it says Revolutionary War veteran, 1821. So this was a guy who fought in the war. Handwritten note. Oh, we got a coin, baby. That's a Buffalo nickel. Sitting Bull. Authentic relic. It has no other writing on it besides Liberty. Can't really see that, but this card features an original Indian head nickel. Sick. Ooh, Martin Luther King. Actual piece of relic from Martin Luther King Jr. Maybe it's something he owned or something. That's what they do. They buy some of these parts of these estates and turn it into a product. That's cool. That's cool. Charles Darwin. Dang, that's handwritten right there, baby. Ain't no lie right there. That's handwritten, gotta be. Darwinism. Here we go. And here we go, folks. There's that coin knowledge, Chris. Gotta love it. I can't believe the first box we opened was like the box with all the gold and stuff. We're like, dang, I guess this is just how all the boxes are. Man, that makes that Lincoln, Tubman, Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King that much cooler. Whoever gets that, I hope we can find one online or whatever. And because, like, man, if you want to sell that, please, like, I might want that for real. We got here Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, very famous musician. Old Tchaikovsky. Oh, and another one of Georgia O'Keeffe, authentic relic. Let me see what she, because American artist. Okay. Michelangelo. Cool. Another Ninja Turtle, man. What? Another Renaissance painter. Pablo Picasso. Authentic relic. Which actually, you know, he was alive until like, what, the 50s or 60s? Johann Sebastian Bach. We're getting some musicians up in here, y'all. The musicians. Ooh, handwritten from the Revolutionary War. Letter from Revolutionary War veteran 1821. Chris, I wouldn't be surprised if he pops up. We only got one thing, though, left. Let's see. And Charles Dickens. Very famous writer, and that is handwritten. Handwritten from a famous writer, Charles Dickens. And y'all, that is it. And now I got to get to typing. And then we'll have a final number of how many things we have, too. All right. Here we go. Going to take me a little bit. Not too long, probably, but... Now, some of these may have similar names, so it may just depend upon which one gets sent to you, because there's really no other they're not numbered or anything, so... Like, there's 2 Georgia O'Keeffes. So there's really no way for me to type the different Georgia O'Keeffes. You know what I mean? So it's just going to be one of the Georgia O'Keeffes that you guys get. But a lot of these are unique. Yeah, this stuff is super cool, Bobby. And there's 2 Beethovens. One's a bigger one, one's a smaller one. So I put bigger relic and the other one smaller relic. So I'm trying to discern them as much as possible. think I'm more than halfway, more than halfway there yet, y'all. Freaking Megalodon. And this thing, y'all, good Lord, whoever gets this, whew, that is so cool, man. I'm so jealous. Almost done, y'all. Okay. So we have 55 entries. Supposed to be 48. Okay, so we got 7 extras. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to randomize the names. I'm going to randomize the items. Whatever is excess of 48, so 49 through 55, I'm going to re-randomize again amongst everyone. Okay? We got to kind of, do it on the fly, because this is little. They gave us more than they said they would. So here we go. Here's everybody's names doubled up. Okay, I'm not going to double up everyone's names for the excess, but they're doubled up because everyone's getting 2. Okay, per spot. Here are the things. From dinosaur teeth to handwritten stuff to, just incredible, crazy stuff. So here we go, folks. Now, I don't know if I can fit 48 on the screen, so you may have to click on the verification code to see what you line up with. But we will do our best. Here we go. Let's roll them. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Okay? Okay. So what I am going to try to put them all on the screen. I'm going to have to change the font, make it kind of tiny. But also the verification code right here is going to tell us what you get. Okay? Because if 39 Mike Irvine is going to match up with the 39 on this. Okay? So here we go. Let's roll them. Anything less than 4, we roll again. All right. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to go down to 48. Put that in there. Now let me change the font to like 9 or something. Okay, so 9's not going to do it. Let's try 8. Okay, so it's on there. You have to get a magnifying glass, but also the verification codes, okay? So verification codes are coming in. Verification codes. Verification codes. Okay. I'm also going to go ahead and just start a trade timer just in case you guys want to trade. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to take 49 through 55. Revolutionary War Handwritten, Charles Lindbergh, Declaration of Independence, Relic. Oh, wow! The MLK Lincoln Tubman Douglas is in the excess. Barack Obama Relic, Teddy Roosevelt Newspaper, Qin Shi Huang Relic. Just want to show you guys. Okay? So this is what I'm going to be randomizing among. Okay. Okay, good luck, everybody. Give me 1 second. Let me get this ready. Okay. Here we go. Here are the items, excess hits. Okay. Names for excess hits. So 24 names. 7 of these. So the top 7. Excuse me. Top 7. And I guess I'll randomize these 2. Because why not? Okay? So, here we go. Top 7. And I will add them. Well, okay. Now it gets confusing. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and roll. Okay. Top 7. Who's it going to be? Who's the lucky ones? Mike Davis, Joe Anderson, Steve Cassidy, Tyler Vanderboe, Mike Irvine, Adam Goldstein, and Chris Lyles. Okay? So those are the 7. Now, I'm going to go ahead and roll these. And so I'm going to line these up with these 7. So, Mike Davis is going to get the Qin Shi Huang. Joe Anderson is going to get the Declaration of Independence. Steve Cassidy, Barack Obama. Tyler Vanderboe is going to get Teddy Roosevelt. Mike Irvine is going to get the MLK Lincoln Tubman. Congratulations, Mike. I am so jealous. Number 6, Adam Goldstein is going to get the Charles Lindbergh newspaper. And Revolutionary War handwritten note is Chris Lyles. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put these verification codes in there as well. Cool. Just want to make sure I get all this sorted for David and the gang. Okay, so I have everything sorted, so that makes me feel better. It's a little complicated. They gave us more than we bargained for. All right, guys. I'm going to wait till that trade timer is done, but thank you guys for getting in. This stuff was amazing. So much fun. Like, wow. Like, this is awesome. So I hope y'all had fun, too. Absolutely. Tyler, thank you, buddy. Adam, same to you. And to everybody else. I'm still going to give y'all some time to trade if you feel like trading. Also messaging each other, you can do that too, obviously. And y'all, we have an Instagram giveaway that we're doing too, in case you guys have not seen that. Make sure that you go check that out. We always want y'all to enter in to win some stuff. Steve, I can do that. Yes, sir, I can. I will put that aside and get that on. All right, folks, we will see you for the next break that is sold out.